you're writing a piece of nonfiction, you need to follow proper paragraph structure. The format structure is meant to make it as easy as possible for the reader to understand what you're trying to say. Paragraphs are structured with 4 types of sentences, which we refer to through the acronym TEST. We'll start with T, which stands for topic sentence. This is generally the first sentence in your paragraph. Everything in your paragraph needs to relate back to this sentence. With that in mind, my tip here is to be very specific with your topic sentence. Don't say something like, dogs are great. That's not really specific, it's too broad. Instead, explain why dogs are great by saying something like, dogs make excellent house pets. Next, for E, we have to explain our topic sentence further. So now we have to explain why dogs make excellent pets. So we can say something like, they're the easiest house pet to train. Our next step is to give some credibility to our explanation by providing support. Because structures need support to hold it up. We need to hold up that topic sentence and explanation. This can be done through an example of our own, through the writer, from their own experience training their dog to fetch and not being able to train their cat to do the same thing. Or maybe you can quote a credible source, something you found online or in a book, such as a dog expert explaining why dogs are the easiest pet to train. Depending on your grade level, you'll likely want to refer to an expert rather than yourself, but that's something we'll touch on in later videos. It's important to note that you can have more than one explanation and supporting sentence in your paragraph. You can also start with a supporting sentence, a quote, an example, and then explain that later. You can flip-flop the two. The key here is that the explanatory and supporting sentences need to be strong in order, again, to hold up your main idea, your topic sentence. You need to be able to support that. Ending your paragraph is a little bit trickier. Here, we'll refer to it as the transition for that final T in TEST. Either we transition to the next paragraph or to the end, which would be a conclusion. My tip, if you're concluding your paragraph, reinforce what you already said in the paragraph. If you're transitioning to another paragraph, take the opportunity to link your next idea, which will be in your next paragraph, back to your current paragraph you're finishing up with. A few notes. Paragraphs can be as short as 1 sentence, they could be 5 sentences, they could be 100. You just need to have the components of TEST in your paragraph. Remember TEST outside of paragraph writing. You're going to see this format in a lot of nonfiction work, such as infographics and documentaries. Where you won't see it as clearly is in fiction work. However, it's still there, it's just a little more abstract. Also, I go through some examples of paragraphs in the following links, and you can see that link in the video description as well. I go over paragraph writing through TEST so you get a clearer picture of how you can put these things together. We do it step by step. Happy paragraph writing.